This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You will hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
This is Mark from On Target Defense, and you're listening to the hottest talk show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money.
Hi, Ed Dick.
Hi.
Why, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com. We're real people have real conversations about life.
About what?
About life.
Uh-oh. Somebody's puppy's loose.
That's right. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Go to the main site. There's a million and one ways on that to click on, but if you just Google Late Night with Ed Money or Bing, share, Yahoo, Ask Jeeves,
AOL, CompuServe.
Well, CompuServe. Anyway, go down
iTunes.
Go down the library. The Dewey Decimal System may help
It's in
you
the
out.
card catalog.
I have been hitting on librarians lately.
Of course. Mostly.
Audience members, thank you for listening, and thank you for telling two friends. It is making a difference in the views. Please, it does. Like, share, subscribe. Get one of the YouTube accounts. That way, when you like it, it actually counts towards the algorithm and helps promote the show. Thank you, because you're always listening to myself, Ed Money, right over here. CPAP Jog.
What's up? Huh? There it is.
Check it.
Ed Dick. Hey. My CPAP shorted out.
And since we're short on staff today, he ran all the way down to Studio B, and you can hear him but never see him as the monk.
You can see me now.
You can see him now, just a headshot. And he when he talks, he's like those ventriloquists that talk like this, where they don't move their lips much. So look at his face. He's talking, but he's not moving his lips. But audience members, thank you for all that you do. Check out all the things we mentioned. We're going to be leaving you at the end of the show with Extra Terror and ND3, whatever that is. It's a song Silence. I like it.
That's how everybody does it nowadays.
It's
Don't
a
you know?
better version of
That's how the kids do it.
Imagine if the Foo Fighters had talent.
What are you talking about? Foo Fighters are amazing.
Yeah.
The fight you
I wish I had a nickel for every one of Dave Grohl's dollars.
No shit.
A nickel for
Dave Grohl is amazing. He's one of the last true rock and roll guys.
Well,
Dude, he can
bother
You
a
can just,
guy
like-
on wedlock and get away with it.
I mean, the guy
full-grown
coughs
man.
and it's a hit song.
Yeah, no shit, man.
No, that imagine if the Foo Fighters did like EDM. That's what it is. It's a good song, believe it or not. It's
There wouldn't be any more EDM bands. There'd only be one.
down at studio.
The Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters are great. Dave Grohl is a talented
Right,
man.
right. I'm just saying that's what the song is. So check that out at the end. Again, anything we mentioned, which I'll get to in a second.
You know something really weird about that while you're on the Dave
that?
Grohl topic?
What's that?
He was a drummer that the singer died.
Well, yes.
And then he was the singer that the drummer died.
Oh.
So you're saying he's a mass murderer?
No, it's
Is
just
that
full
what you're hinting
circle
at?
weirdness.
Do you
Yeah,
have
it is.
Do you have some ins that you haven't told the police yet? There, because of this,
I was just out partying with him last week, and we were talking about that.
dude. I got to say this before I get into the people to thank being part of the show. I have just this week. Have you ever had that sensation?
Where you're gonna shit your pants, but you don't. I don't know where you're going with that. I thought,
Nah, I always end up doing it.
yeah,
I went.
Never
No,
ends good.
I didn't go anywhere near that.
I didn't know where you were going. I just thought I'd take a stab at it.
No. Have you ever I've got a bad back.
I'll bite.
I got a bad. I got a bad back. Do you consider you have a bad back?
No.
Or, okay, mine.
But every once in a while, I'll do something dumb, and I know I have a back.
Okay, I actually have. I found out from the urologist when I went for my kidney stones.
That your wiener, when you get a boner, goes inside you
It's
instead of coming out.
That's right. It goes
Okay.
It pokes him in the back.
It gives him scoliosis every time he gets a boner. Oh, it's excited. And he's sitting there crooked in the chair.
What hump? That's right.
He
No,
looks at a hot dude and he stands up straight.
right. No, I have the urologist pointed out when he X-rayed. I have degenerative
Birthing hips.
degenerative. Don't encourage him. I'm just telling you, don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. He's all lonely down at the end of this. Just don't encourage him. I know. Is that I have degenerative discs. There's two of my discs down there that kind of scoliosis runs.
A lot more degenerative than those.
Yeah.
That what's happening is the discs are.
So it's bone on bone.
It's worse than it.
How can it be worse than bone on bone?
They're eroding. The bones are eroding.
Isn't
away.
that called docking? You're a natural docker.
No,
He's an
it's-
internal doctor.
So an internal. So what happened is the doctor suggested fusing, and I said
Yeah.
no. My youngest brother did that, and I said no because once you screw with your back, and if they screw it up, like he screwed up. Matt,
What? You won't be able to work anymore?
But you might be able to get like SSDI and
right, right.
get paid for sitting in the basement.
Right. So what happened is if I move sometimes the wrong way, they call herniate. They pop out pop out like this, and it literally causes. And dude,
It causes you to herniate a turd out of your butthole.
excruciating pain. But here's the weird thing: have you ever had it? Since you're saying you don't have a bad, I have a bad back.
I mean,
know I
I've
got
pulled my back before. Don't get me wrong, but I don't get up and be like, "Oh my god, my back."
No, what it is there's times that I'll be doing stuff and all of a sudden you feel like a pain that if you move any more in the wrong direction,
It's on.
It's on.
Okay.
And dude, this is a crazy part. It's a pain. I'm going to describe something because it really feels like this. Like
A knitting needle in your pee hole.
you're close. It shoots down my back right to on the brown eye. Like,
Right to your butthole? Like a pain from your spine to your butthole?
Yes. You've never had pain go down your back
Into my butthole.
into
No.
your butthole. Yes. I mean, it like hurts in the butthole. Yes.
Your back makes your butt.
Are you
Yes.
you sure you're not sitting on something?
I'm no
A few silly.
I'm no doctor. But something's not sounding right here. You're not giving us a full story.
Look at you with your hands up. No, so what happens is, so you get that weird twinge and you go, okay,
Uh-oh, Macaroni Jerry's moving.
gotta stop doing whatever I'm doing, back off, and get yourself situated. So I'll move where I'm bending over a certain way. So just because
Oh, so your spine can come out your butthole.
you said you had it happen one time where you're sitting on the toilet.
No, I was
didn't you?
getting off the toilet and I pulled my back muscle.
Okay.
but it didn't feel like it was coming out my butthole. It felt like, oh shit, I pulled a back muscle.
And you go prone. You go instantly prone, don't you, or no?
No, I was getting off the toilet. If I would have went prone, it would have worked out real well.
You're planking in the toilet.
My feet are on the toilet. My torso's on the sink because our bathroom's so small. Well, this sucks. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Can you?
I'm like, Becky, get in here and do light as a feather. Give me the bed.
I'm going to the bathroom again.
I was just doing this, carrying you like to bed. Oh god, that's hilarious. That would be the whole time poop is coming out. Let's just,
it's floating out because it's light as a feather.
Oh, but that's what it is. I'm at that point where I can feel my back, and what it was is, dude, I know what it is. I got this riding lawnmower, and I mowed the lawn a couple days ago before the rain started.
Okay. Yeah, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
And dude, it has no shocks, no suspension.
Right.
It's a riding lawnmower. Right. Exactly. And so, but
you feel every mole.
Dude, it was just like you in your Jeep when we.
My Jeep got shocks.
That's right. You'd never guess it by the ladybugs we hit. I'm surprised.
You know what? I had to put it in 4-wheel drive to get over them.
Oh god, yeah. And the thing, and so when you hit stuff, it just rattles your kid. Dude, there was a roller coaster at Cedar Point that used to do that to me. The Mine Ride.
Oh yeah, that would break your back. That's how you got
the grasshopper.
I don't remember
the grasshopper.
What is a grasshopper?
It's like this row of seats, and all the little kids get on, and it bounces up.
You're kidding. Dude, that's not a spine disabler right there. I mean,
it is for you.
I've never seen that one.
I pulled in the driveway today, and I was like, where's your sweater, Grandpa? And now here we are talking about his bad back.
And my mall walkers on it.
You had your Velcros on.
Right. Oh my goodness. No. Honey says, real quick, I got to mention the people that are brave enough to be a part of the show. I want to thank them all. I want to do a real quick shout out to met the guy at Crest Fence.
Oh, right on, yeah.
Right, Crest Fence. Brad, how do you say P-F-A-F-F? It's a lot of consonants in there.
Faff? Faff. I think the first P is silent.
Yeah.
Faff.
Always P is silent.
Yeah. He's a ninja peer.
Brad Pfaff over at Crest Fence. Just a shout out to them, 440-365-3002 if you need fencing.
I do need that card because I need a fence post replaced.
Do you? Yeah. Well, we could do that.
I ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that. Yeah. Not my bad back at all. No, I've been. Look at you.
Let's just stop right there.
Yeah, I'll give you.
You get a little overzealous.
I'll copy it and I'll send it. So Brad over there at Crest Fence, check him out. Wanted to say shout out to him. But Andrew Gristle at Allstate, if you need insurance, great guy, fantastic. He's aggressive and he will get you a good quotation. Yeah. Look at you laughing at me. Yeah, no, you call up Andrew Grizzle. He's in the North Ridgeville. If you moved into the area, we got a neighbor just bought the house across the street, moved in the area. He may need it. Go check out him.
You know what else he might need?
327. What's that?
He might need Brad's card.
That's right.
He moved next to you.
Oh,
get a fence.
Get a fence. 440-327-8744 for all your insurance needs. Check Drew out. And the people over at, do you want to do it real quick?
Oh, yeah.
The Brownhill Market Store. We do Beer of the Week with them. They're fantastic people. Great food. Dude, I just had their biscuits and gravy.
Oh, how is it?
It's good.
Okay.
That's good beer.
It's good.
You know I like me some biscuits and gravy.
I got to stop over. Matter of fact, I got to go over to Monk's this week. He said he invited me to come over and taint his area with the Beer of the Week from Brownhill Market.
I did not say that, you asshole.
They're at 1605 North Ridge Road in Vermilion. Today we're going to be trying.
Let's see. It's an organic pale ale bottled by Sam L. Smith Old Brewery, Tadcaster.
Yes.
Yeah, it's organic. It's a pale ale. Let's give it a whirl.
Yes, get a hold of it.
What the hell's a Tadcaster?
I don't know. That's
I'm
on
not
the
sure.
bottle. It says Tadcaster.
I don't know. We went to school with a guy named Tad, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just lick
Google eye that. Let's.
Ooh, it's a little dark. Let's give it
Is
a
it a
whirl.
little dark? Okay, we're going to try this out. This is the Beer of the Week, an organic pale ale.
Yes.
Sam Smith Brewery is good. I've had stuff.
Isn't he that singer that sings Body Shop? Ba, 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 the Body Shop. Ba, 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 ba. Nailed it. Never had one lesson.
Never had one lesson.
Ready?
Oof.
You can smell the hops.
It's got.
I think the hops are actually grown in this one.
It's got a bite to it. I got a
The
feeling.
smell has a bite to it. All right, let's do it.
The smell. The taste is completely different than the smell.
Right, I'll give it that. It's actually pretty good. There wasn't a real bitter bite at the end.
No.
That's a good beer.
It smells way different than it tastes. If you want more, you're more than welcome to.
Right.
Look at him. How about new?
No.
Yeah, I'll leave it there. That way we can draw on it.
There's more for me. So go ahead.
Here's the weird thing. It's almost like the flavor disappears that quick.
No, it's got a good flavor. Yeah, I'll drink it.
A little woody.
There you go to the penis jokes again.
All
right. Well, thank you to Brownhill Country Store.
Brownhill Market Store. Check them out. Audience members, again,
And
get a hold
check
of
out this beer if it sounds appetizing to you.
Sam Smith's Organic Pale Ale, bottled by Sam Smith Old Brewery, Tadcaster. Okay. But you went to a wedding.
I went to a wedding this weekend. It was out of town for us. About an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
About out. And it was awesome.
Was it a ritzy wedding? Because, those always bother me.
It was a wedding. It wasn't. Weddings are always dress up, but it wasn't like overly. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It was dress up, but it wasn't like black tie affair.
See, I went to.
It was a normal. It was a normal wedding.
You
but
and
it was
I
in
were-
a beautiful venue.
Right. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You and I talked. There's two venues. I was going to talk about the one that I looked at when I was engaged, and then which I can get to in a little bit. But I went to a wedding that was a doctor. He ended up being the guy we went to school with.
Yeah.
Ended up being a doctor. But when you went in, because there was money, you feel. Dude, I wear a shirt and tie too. You probably did too.
Yeah.
Did you wear a jacket?
God, no! It was 85 degrees and it was
Yeah,
outdoor
it's
wedding.
Oh, it was outdoor.
Yeah.
See, those are scary outdoor venues.
They took a chance, but it turned out beautiful.
Did it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was right on Portage Lakes, and they had like a giant tent, and it was
A breeze? A little bit of breeze?
it was a little bit of a breeze, but not enough to
cool you off.
yeah.
Dude,
and
you're
the
sweating
wedding
through
was
it.
actually like part of. It was called I want to say the Tudor House.
Oh, yeah, Tudor House. I've heard of that. Yeah.
Anyhow, it was there, and they have like this little wooded thing area with a clearing with the benches and everything where they got married, and then they had a big tent set up right on the water for the reception.
See, this
And
is
it was awesome. It was an awesome wedding.
when we in our younger years, there were all the people we knew. Everybody was getting married.
Oh God, yeah.
in the 20s
and you think you're
30s.
done with them, and then your friends' kids start getting married.
Yes, that's the worst. And then, so what happens is you go to these outdoors are good. So I said are gambles.
Yeah.
because the weather could be shit.
Right, especially in Ohio in September,
Right. They have
because it's been known to be winter in Ohio in
yes,
September.
they have contingencies where normally the place that you go to also has a hall next to it or
Right,
something.
something.
But dude, there was a couple that I went to one time that we went to it. It wasn't. They didn't have the. We didn't have the money.
Yeah.
In our 20s to do it.
Right.
So the people did it on their own dime. And it
Yeah.
was like a backyard. Like my oldest sister,
Backyard wedding?
Her second.
There's nothing wrong with
her
those.
second wedding was here in our backyard. And so, but here's the thing. Not saying that one, but when we were in our 20s, I went to my one buddies, and it was an outdoor. Dude, you're out there with food and like. Zzz. You know what I mean? Like it's just.
You're like, God dang it!
Did you have a lot of bugs and stuff?
No, there wasn't.
I'm surprised.
There was not a lot of bugs at all.
What comes off the lake? The Canadian soldiers? Or
You know,
whatever?
but could you imagine? No, they're long gone. So no, there was no bugs. It was
As you're eating, crunching a bug.
a lot of filler in this. So
Was it a cash bar or open bar?
no, it was open bar.
Let's see.
Did
now-
I take advantage? Yes, I did.
Okay, this is another thing too about weddings that I hate.
I remember the last drink I got. I was walking away, and somebody said something about the straws, and I'm like, "Fuck turtles!"
Turtle.
Because of the straw.
Right on.
I was like, "Fuck turtles!"
You're kidding. You went right to the bone, Chuck. Right to the
did.
bone. That's right. No, dude. Here's the thing. When you go to those weddings, when we were younger, You go
Oh,
in.
God.
I know. Okay.
Especially when it's open bar and we're younger. My wedding
Right.
was open bar, and
Yes.
dude, I remember
Yes.
friends throwing up in the parking
Oh,
lot.
God. See?
There was no fights, but man, everybody was crazy that
First
night.
of all, the food is always the same thing. It's a chicken
Oh,
of
no.
some form. Did you say you had different food though? But I'm
Yeah.
just saying most weddings
Yeah,
are
most
chicken, roast beef of some form,
Of some form.
some green beans or corn.
green bean casserole.
It's salad that's just like one piece of leaf with a tomato.
with a tomato and like an onion sliver on it,
right? With,
and the homemade dressing made by Wishbone.
right? It's always usually terrible.
Not even. It comes in a 5-gallon
know.
bucket
Yeah.
from the distributor.
Hey, Monk, when you got married, did you have a wedding like that too? Where
You
you
don't want to talk about it.
was it that bad? The food
We,
was food was that bad?
Our food was amazing.
We're not talking about it because
My at my wedding, we got married at the hall
Right.
where the reception was.
See, I didn't go to. I wasn't invited.
Nah, I didn't like you.
That's right. No,
No, it's,
yours was big. Dude,
we had
200.
350 people there.
That's huge.
Yeah, it was a big wedding.
That's a huge wedding because it's all based on how many groomsmen and
we
bridesmaids
had a
that
lot.
you get.
We had
That's
huge.
the worst, dude. It's
Oh
the
no,
worst.
it was cool. We had a blast.
Because here's the thing. It's an go ahead, look, go ahead. I
So,
can see it coming. Go ahead.
We had like there was like balloons on the tables and everything, and they didn't want to have sandbags for the balloons at this hall. So somebody had the bright idea of putting those miniature candy bars in the weights to hold the balloons to the tables.
That's a mistake.
Well, all my friends are weed heads.
Right. Oh god.
They spied the candy
all
bars.
the balloons are now in the ceiling fans.
Exactly.
Yes, that's a worst. Dude.
Yeah.
That's a dumb mistake. Did they
I
tie?
don't think I didn't enjoy it. I was like,
man.
give me. Anybody got any balloons left? I'll trade you Mr. Goodbar for a Hershey.
You did. See, that's the thing. And then did they have a band or they have a DJ?
They had a DJ.
They did.
Yeah,
They had a DJ.
and he was a really good DJ too.
really.
Yeah,
Did they-
he didn't do like the chicken dance.
Yes,
and
that's
all
what I was
that
gonna
dumb
say.
shit. There was a
Oh,
there was
God.
a father daughter dance.
Right.
There was a mother daughter dance.
Yeah.
There was a groom and his mother dance, and that was it. And everything else was just a dance party.
See, I haven't been to a wedding in a bit, so
well, that's because nobody likes you.
it's pretty much it.
Right.
Here's the thing for the audience out there: if you're under the age, I'd say of 30, 35, we always did at our weddings. We would have like
The
you said,
dollar dance.
the dollar dance.
The fucking chicken dance.
Not the chicken, but here's the thing: the dollar dance made a difference because what the dollar dance did was it gave them extra money to not only pay things, but they're going most of the time, not always, but you'd go directly from the bride and groom, directly from the wedding to their honeymoon. You know, they would
We
go.
went the night of my wedding. We had a hotel room right where our wedding was at.
Sure.
And then I had to be on a plane at 8 a.m.
Okay, you go to the
which
honeymoon.
was poor planning on our part.
Oh yeah, because you're probably hammered.
Oh, I was hungover.
Yes.
And I was,
That's a
Covered in
brutal
vomit.
ride.
and dude, let me tell you,
Yeah.
it was a charter flight.
Oh god.
No, it was like there was like 500 people on this plane.
Oh, it's not like a
and it was 90 degrees, and I'm like,
some water would be good.
yeah. I'm like, dear God, please. Number one, let us make it to the destination. Number two, please, can I have something to drink?
Right.
Not till we're at cruising altitude, sir. And the thing was, where our seats were, right in front of us, facing us, were
Was
the
the-
stewardesses. You know what I mean?
Oh, so they're looking right at you.
Yes.
Oh,
and
God.
they're like, are you guys okay? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm real close to dehydrated right now.
I'm sorry, sir, but there'll be no in
beverage-
cabin at this time right now. You'll have to wait till we come to.
Right, till we get to 60,000 feet.
Please
We
put your
better get there
tray
fast. You
table
better go.
up.
You better go straight up.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah, Dad said that we did the same thing. It was like I think
Right.
the next day. I think we went, and
Right.
it was.
Yeah,
okay,
that was horrible.
when you got married, Monk, did you go right to your the honeymoon? Right to the honeymoon then?
I did the same as Chuck. Our reception was in the same
next-
place.
so the
We
next
stayed
day.
there. It was in a hotel
Okay. And so
in the
next
big
day you-
ballroom of the hotel, and then we went up there. I don't even remember. We were
I'm sure Miss Monk is gonna love this when she hears it.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He probably has on his monitor. I'll just
It's
check.
like, no, the reception was insane.
Right. Yep.
First off, I hired the DJ and said, "Okay, listen, dude. Here's what's not gonna happen."
Yep, we were friends with the DJ at ours.
I handed him house mixes of all kinds of stuff already pre-made.
See, that's the thing.
This is what we want here. This is what we want here.
Right.
During the dinner, there will be none of that jazz crap that you played at any other
Right.
wedding.
You
Yeah,
talking about Kenny G?
Ever.
right.
Kenny motherfucking
None of
G
that.
made a-
I go, here's what you're gonna play. And I gave him like big band, cool swing stuff. It was
Oh, right on.
badass.
Dude, that's like, when I DJ. It's funny
I
you
did
said
a
that.
house mix thing for when we walked in.
Right.
Nice.
Most people do that.
Oh, it was insane. It's like, hey, let's go little DJ production down here and do something cool.
Right. See, for when I DJ'd, that
You know
I,
something
No
about
keg
talking
beer.
about his
no,
wedding.
no keg beer.
no,
I
when
said,
I,
there will be no keg beer. There's
did you? What,
top shelf.
oh, did you? You had decent
shit.
beer then.
It would. The funny thing was, my parents' friends are the ones that drank everything empty.
Oh yeah. They're like, we can't believe he did it. That son of a bitch did it.
I was 38.
Oh, right on.
God.
Yeah.
No wonder. There you go. No,
Now your
yeah,
parents' friends are like, this is our last hurrah, last wedding of all our
Right.
kids.
That's what it was.
yeah, no. So when I DJ'd, that dude, we used to play like Enya and all that stuff for
Oh,
dinner,
God.
for
Oh,
dinner
yeah.
music back then.
I'd have fired you.
Sail away, sail away.
You're talking 88, that time frame.
Did
That's
everybody like have a drum circle after dinner?
They're all holding a kumbaya.
Maybe you were doing
my
that
friend.
thing where they rake the sand around.
the Zen garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we would play that. We would play classical music for dinner music.
I don't even remember you DJing.
Oh yeah, Tarantino DJ. That I still have the card. Remember, I'll send you a photo of the card.
Were you with Larry White?
No, Larry was with Jack Hall.
Okay,
he did
okay.
it with Jack Hall.
Right
So
on.
yeah, Eves would do some stuff now and then. My brother did it with me, and dude, I made good money. And there's a
It's
lot.
good money to
it's
be made
good-
DJing weddings.
Oh, anything wedding, there's good money to be made.
But
Back
you
then,
got to
yeah.
put up with
It's
the
a
people.
pain in the ass.
It was a pain in the ass, dude.
I used to do photography. Oh,
Yeah, I can imagine. That's terrible. But here's the thing: it's always the same goddamn food. It's the dehumidifier is going off and my phone at the same time. So that you go in.
that's me calling you.
Thank goodness you got good food. You said you had wood fire oven
Oh, the
pizza.
pizza or the place I went to.
Ooh, what a
Yeah.
good
They had a
idea.
wood fire oven pizza. They had pastas.
Did they only have one, so you had to wait in line?
No. These guys were hustling the
Were
pizzas.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Was it the little oven or like an actual?
it was big.
A big oven.
It was
yeah.
big. It was like the bar was an Airstream trailer that they converted so the whole front
Which
folds
sounds
down.
cool, dude.
It
Oh,
was
those
cool
are
as
so
fuck.
cool when
Yeah.
I've seen those. That's
And then
badass.
the wood fire pizza oven was big.
Really?
It had to be the length of the pit of despair here.
Oh God,
It was-
that's huge.
Yeah, and they had just pizza after pizza,
Pizza.
coming out in pasta.
You're kidding.
And then
And wood fires take like 60 seconds.
I don't know,
dude.
they were good pizzas.
Really? Was
And
it
then,
thin pizza too?
They had thin and well, it was hand tossed, so you got what you got.
Oh God.
Sometimes they're thinner, sometimes they're thicker, but they were good.
Were they finger lickers? They were licking.
I didn't. I should have, but I
Not
didn't.
you, the people
Yeah,
making it.
I was licking the pizzas. But and then they didn't have like a wedding cake. They had our
This
friend.
is the worst. Go ahead.
No,
You-
they had our
something.
friend Alicia,
Who does
who
this?
is an amazing baker.
Not the Alicia I know. The
No,
sister.
no,
Okay, yeah.
no. She made cupcakes. That's what she does for a living. She
Okay,
makes cakes
yeah.
and cupcakes.
Yeah.
These cupcakes are you can't control oh my God, these are so good when it comes out your mouth.
Really?
She is one of the best bakers I've ever had her products.
Have you recently noticed that a lot of if you go get a cake or a cupcake, I told you, for the audience out there was a place close to us.
What out of that box of Hostess right there behind you?
Wait, there's Hostess here? Because I will eat the shit out of some
No.
snacky cakes.
What?
Some ones that fell out of the train accident last month.
There was a place near us, near the barbecue joint. You said it was a muffin place over there. Not Susan L. Chocolates, but they also did
Wait, where?
right over where Moosehead,
Oh, there was a number of bakeries there. There was Little Devil Cupcakery.
Little Devil.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't mind paying $5 for a cupcake. All right, if it's one big And it's because a lot of
Dude, you get a big cupcake though, and sometimes they're dry.
Right.
Get a normal size cupcake. Get 3 normal size to your 1 big.
yeah, but I'm not paying $5 for a normal size cupcake. Yeah,
No, you're
What's the
not.
math on that? What's the math on that?
right.
Moron.
I'm doing-
$38.50.
Right. So, but here's the thing: they were bigger and they were good. But I've noticed with, let's just say, any of the places you go, that the cupcakes and stuff, even the food. Okay, I'll say I use Myers as a bad example. All right. Go
ahead.
Look at the look on your face. This is
I'm
Myers.
not sure where this is going.
That I'll go to. They have a bakery there.
Okay.
A whole bakery section, and you can
Is that
get.
where you're going to get your wedding cake?
Well, he's laughing because he's got to get a date first.
Oh, that's right. He's just going to go buy a wedding cake.
Oh, dude, you know what? I have been known just to go buy a cake and eat the fucking cake.
You're kidding me.
No, I'll go to we have a local bakery called
Kydrowski's,
Kydrowski's, and they have like eighth of a sheet cake,
Listen
and they're
to
like,
this.
do you want anything written on the cake? I'm like, no, we're just gonna eat this fucking thing.
In the parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there before, and they're like, "Do you want a bag for this?" I'm like, "It ain't making it out."
There's the example of
Walk
like
in the house, there's frosting all over your face.
right?
Becky says, "Where'd you go?" Chuck says, "To the
Right.
gas station."
I had to wash my car.
There's the example of my interpretation of the weed head guys. That you're the guy that's just eating.
I just
nuts.
love food.
I get food.
Yeah.
I get it. Because here's my experience. Now that it's legal, I get the gummies, and I'll get that weird. I don't know where I go. You know, some olives and Pringles at the same time. It tastes so good
But
right
if I
now.
squeeze the pimento out,
right.
like
Suck it out.
toothpaste.
For some reason, yeah, you go. It tastes good. You know?
Wait a minute.
Like when I made the hand sandwich.
The hand sandwich, yes.
The hand sandwich the other day that I did it. I don't know why, but I get it now. I get it all.
So get back to the cake.
And get back to the cake though. But I've noticed when I went to Myers, I used that again because my mom likes sweets, so I get my mom some sweets or something out there. I know it's chocolate. My mind tells me it's chocolate because it's dark, but when you bite into it, no flavor.
Oh no.
It's like no flavor.
These cupcakes that our friend Alicia made were.
Could you taste the chocolate or whatever? You know, whatever.
Oh my god! Let me finish, Ed.
Okay, was it banana cake ones? Or
No,
something
they
like that?
had a strawberry champagne cupcake, which was I would fucking make a pillow out of those.
Was it strawberry? Like
Oh, it was
strawberry,
so
strawberry.
good. And then they had Oreo cupcake with actual Oreo in the bottom.
We chip a tooth.
No, because they get soft.
Okay,
And then there was peanut butter cupcakes, and then
I love peanut butter.
There was another flavor, and I'll tell you what, I had every fucking flavor, and I could eat more.
Really
They were that good.
the cupcakes were.
Yes.
Were you the guy that was?
I'm going to be honest, I want to give a shout out to Abby and Tyler. They cut the wedding cake. They also had a wedding cake topper for themselves to cut. And I was fucking with them for like the last year. I'm like, what do you mean you're not having a cake?
Right.
I'm not going to drive an hour and a half for no cake. I just
Right.
fucked with them.
Right.
And they gave me a piece of their. I was the only person at the wedding
See,
party
that's
that got a piece of their cake. I was like,
He
yeah.
called me on this, which is the word. Dude, is that a curse? Did you curse yourself?
I hope not,
Because
I hope I blessed them. I mean, my wife and I have been married 31 years.
yes, but here's the thing. I thought being the only non-married guy, luckily the non-married guy-
Luckily.
that's right.
Yeah,
All
listen to
the
you.
ladies.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, look at because everybody's trying to get a piece of old money estates here, rolling monies.
That goes to the core when you say
All
that.
gets to be yours, ladies,
That's right.
except for the decanters over there.
That's right. That's right.
Those old calendars from 2022, the shitty generic K cups. That stove that's probably going to die with this house because it weighs 400 pounds.
But when you fire it up, you can smell everything that's been cooked in it for 25
Yeah,
years.
you can't.
Including the mice that live underneath.
They're going, why me? When you turn everything.
The dildo and the tiger painting.
Right, let's see if it's a red. It is, yes. I love the tiger painting.
Oh yeah, the
It's
squiggly painting right here. All yours, ladies.
That's right.
It's an
Don't let me open the
empire.
fridge and show you the meat tray from New Year's Eve.
Some women would die for it be the opportunity.
They would just die. They would just die.
They would be in love with a man like me. They would show me the love that I so desperately need.
Or they needed a roof over their head. One of the two. Anyhow, enough about you, Ed.
It's this or the shelter. Oh God.
Yeah, it's like a halfway house
he's
here,
only a
but it's only halfway of a house.
He's only a 3-minute man. It'll be all right. It's a comfy bed.
Yeah. Don't sit in that chair. That's the death chair.
Oh, dude.
Can we move on from wedding then?
Yes. If you
All
don't
right.
mind. Dude, the death chair.
Oh, real quick. I
Yes,
wanted
go
to
ahead.
give a shout out to Runkle and Alicia.
Good guy.
Runkle plays in a band called
Rumors. Rumors band.
which is a Fleetwood Mac tribute band. If you ever
Very
get the
good.
chance, go see them.
Yes.
There's two super cool people. We had the chance to stay at an Airbnb with them
Yeah.
for the wedding.
See? Okay, wait. I'm coming back.
Oh, no, you're bringing it back in?
I'm bringing it back in. You stayed at a goddamn Airbnb.
I did.
First of all, that's insane.
It was super clean.
Yeah. Dude, I called. Would he?
I don't care about the cameras, Ed.
For the audience, I called him right after I saw that video. In fact, was I talking to you when I was watching?
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
I think I was watching this video. Listen, audience, are you guys out there? I was watching this video on Airbnb, and you called and said,
I was already there, yeah.
Yeah, you said you stayed, and I get it.
I was staying at, because I talked to you while I was down there.
Did you stay with your uncle?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's give them a shout out. Two super cool people.
Right. So I get the savings because why not get a whole house out of the deal?
Right.
Some of them have pools or hot tubs. You get more space.
Yeah, we had a whole house.
Yeah, right.
There were 4 of us.
Right, with a kitchen and
Oh yeah, 2 bathrooms.
How you were there
3 bedrooms.
2 days or 1 day?
Friday night and Saturday night. We came home Sunday.
Okay, yeah, right. So
Yeah.
it's perfect. You could get little groceries and make something there.
No, we did. We ate out.
Okay, but still, there's a fridge for leftovers.
And I want to give a shout out to the Burger King in Portage Lakes for the best late night chicken sandwich I ever had. We left that wedding and we went and got fucking Burger King, and we were eating it like it was the first time we've eaten in months. We're like, we're all trashed.
Like you just came off a ship that
Oh,
was
yeah.
stranded in a desert island.
Dude, if there were cameras there, the guy's
Right.
like, I'm not going to fuck with them.
Right. Well, this is what I was going to say to you. I was talking for the audience out there. I was talking to him on the phone about this Airbnb. I watched this video where this crazy guy rented an Airbnb, which, to my understanding, you don't want shit. You want a nice place.
Yeah.
Hey, Monk, have you ever rented an Airbnb?
Yeah, the last one we were at, it had a private airplane. We just go take it out in the middle of the night and,
Wait a minute.
Cruising around a farm field.
He's screwing with me. That's what he's doing right now. He's screwing with me. No, so I've never rented an Airbnb.
Well, that's because you don't go out of the pit of despair.
So what happened? I was watching this video. This dude was in his Airbnb at the time, and he started noticing things around his Airbnb. And they say, first of all, check for cameras. Check
I
for.
didn't care about cameras.
For what do you mean for mirror? You know, the mirror.
Yeah, I
two-way.
didn't care about that either.
You didn't?
Dude, if they want to see my peen, they want to feel inferior about themselves, hey, God sent it, I signed for it.
You have it over the shoulder.
I just let it drag on the carpeting.
It's not a belt, sir.
I have one of those old metal wheel roller skates, and I put it on there and just drag it around. Not really, I can't back that up.
So every room they're going through is that sound. No, this dude was sitting there in this video, and he was watching TV, and there was a bookcase to his left-hand side while he's staring at the screen. And all of a sudden, the bookcase goes and opens up, and a dude comes out of it, and he goes, "Hey man!" And he's videotaped it. He goes, "What in the hell are you doing here?" Come to find out, it was the owner.
And he was staying in a secret room?
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
What?
He rents out his house. He gets his house payment paid.
Yes.
Well, he stays in his little secret chamber.
He said, he goes, "Hey, I just came out to check on my lawn,"
I need another beer.
because the owner was doing his laundry while they were there, and they didn't know.
Like, they didn't notice somebody was fucking doing their laundry. What the hell kind of bullshit is that?
And he even said late at night,
Hey,
he
we
dishes.
just came home from dinner. I didn't know we had laundry going.
That's weird. I've never been here before in my life. Why is
Jeez.
something on Spin Cycle?
Dude, it could
Did somebody
happen.
drop a deuce?
It could happen, and I just be careful at an Airbnb. Just
I've
check
heard
it
of
out.
people.
How about the Ed B&B?
I've heard of people like they've been staying at the house, and the actual owner of the house converted his garage into a like apartment, and he stays in there while somebody stays in his house.
I get that. Not in the house with you at the same time. You know, that's sketchy.
Yeah.
That's sketchy because that dude could be late
Is he a
at
cool
night.
dude? If he's a cool dude, all right.
Yeah. I mean, if he wants to see my peen, I don't care.
Anyways, you made me think that the other day I changed out the dead man chair. I told you I got.
Did you throw it away though?
No.
Why?
No, I got it. I can't. I'm
You
afraid-
can.
I can't. I'm afraid to throw it away. I can't. It's
Why?
still good. It's still good.
No,
rocking.
it's not. It's a dead man's chair.
It's still a good rocking chair / recliner.
Dead man's chair.
Well, my mom's going to use it because it's small.
Then it's never mind. I'm not going there.
Yeah, neither am I. That's why I just shut up. Awkward moment.
It's small. That's the reason it's bad for me.
Right.
Is when I
or it's the death chair.
when I recline it, my feet hang off the end. You know what I mean? Like your feet. That's the worst. Being in a bed or something that's too small for you. So what happened was I got this other chair. All right. Now, I don't know. The other day, I let my brother use it for a bit. All right.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
You loaned him a chair?
Well, he didn't have.
Just for an hour or
What
two.
do you rent a center money?
He
Hey,
needed.
can I borrow your chair for a minute? Don't ask any questions.
$8.
I need it by the hour.
What is that? Yes, I did that. And I didn't charge him. So I said, "Go ahead, dude. I let my brother use my one chair." So
Did you make him sign a paper though?
a waiver? No, a release form? No. So I got the chair back, and it's a big, fluffy, oversized stuffed chair. You know what I mean? Like those.
How many love stains are on it?
There's none that I'm aware of. I haven't blacklighted
I
it.
say, get out the black light, and then we'll talk next week. Dude, get out the black light for the dead man chair. You know there's some sketchy shit on there. Because when people die, bodily fluids, boom.
You look like the Shroud of Turin or whatever.
No, this is a shroud of turd, Ron. There's a big old like 12-inch log impression.
So what happened is I got this overstuffed chair and I got it all set up and stuff. And because you take apart chairs.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
What do you mean?
After I navigated a chair through my door, Ed's over there. Yeah, the back comes right off.
Oh, that's right. I have the.
Back will come right off this thing. Shut my mouth and call me Dr. Pepper.
He didn't know anything about there's levers. You just
Didn't I show you that, Ed?
anyway. So
Yeah.
I get the chair in and I set it down. And have you? Okay,
You're like, why does it smell like a turd?
I sat in the chair and I get everything. And I vacuumed the chair.
Oh, yeah, because that helps.
Cat hair, stuff like that. Mongrel. Or a whole cat could be in
Yeah,
there.
it's like there's probably a cat came with it.
Freaking friend there. Vacuumed it, get all the cat around, everything's fine. And I sat in it and I'm sitting there. And have you ever, I was worried because have you ever had a moment where you go,
Poop.
you think maybe you can smell your own breath. Have you ever had your breath?
Like so rank.
Yes.
The only time that would ever happen
Right.
is like a whole night, like when you're younger and you start drinking right after work and you go to bed at like 3 a.m. and you got to be up at 6 a.m. for work. And you get up and it feels like somebody dumped Elmer's paste in your mouth.
Yes.
Then you're like, oh,
Yes.
yeah,
You get
My teeth are fuzzy.
yes, exactly. And even though you don't smoke, you somehow had a Swisher Sweet cigar.
you get
Yeah,
that sensation in your mouth.
yeah,
Like you just ate a peanut butter cup or something.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, and I wondered. I thought
If it was your breath.
right. So I went and got up, brushed my
finally
teeth.
brush your teeth.
I brushed.
Side note on the teeth. How's
Yes.
the charcoal toothpaste working?
Oh, you know what? We'll come back to the chair. We'll come back to the chair, audience. But the charcoal toothpaste, dude, I had an experience with it. This is the.
Another one? Oh, did you film it?
No, first I asked Chuck, is there a possibility that the toothpaste he gave me could actually be making my tooth darker
Only if it's rotten.
instead of making it brighter?
Let's see. Smile.
Are your teeth absorbent?
He's got Ed Money sponge teeth.
I got like coral for teeth. It just absorbs anything.
I saw a couple clownfish.
I know. So what happened was, for the audience, he gave me, which I did it on the show. I brushed on one of the shows.
Yeah, if they're listeners, they know.
It is, if you're not familiar with it, if you're just listening to the first show, he gave me this.
Go back and watch that one. It's a good one.
Oh, wait, for audience members, real quick, don't go. I'm working on something right now with the web guy to expand the site, so there'll be more shows on the site. But if you want to see a history of any of the shows, you want further back, go to YouTube, BitChute, Rumble. Help us out. Plus, it helps
iTunes.
Yes,
iHeartRadio.
Well, that doesn't have the history yet.
Oh, okay. They will.
They will.
AOL.com.
But what will have the history is all the video ones,
Okay.
like
Your local law enforcement.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They know. Let's go to let's get on with your teeth and then the chair.
It helps for the monetization, so please do that. It really, really helps us out, and thank you for doing that. You gave me this. It's
a charcoal toothpaste paste. It's an ultra fine powder.
Oh, dude, when you mean ultra fine,
That's why I gave it to Money.
it is ultra fine on a level that's
Unbelievable.
unimaginable. And the way that I do the toothpaste, which after talking to you, is I wet the toothbrush, just dab it, because it's so ultra fine. Now, this is what I asked you. Hey, Monk, when you brush your teeth, do you put the toothbrush on the counter and put the toothpaste on it?
What?
Yeah, exactly. I said the same thing. I'm like, I have, God gave me two hands. I can hold it in one hand and squirt with the other. He thinks Ed is either the most uncoordinated person known to man.
What are you doing? Holding onto the counter with the other hand so you
He's
don't
like
fall
3.
down?
You know how like a 3-year-old does it? No.
No. So what I do is I put it.
One hand holds a tube and the other hand squeezes the back end of it so that it pops out.
I don't do that. What I do
kind of like you're using a baker's, one of them pastry
frosting
bags.
A frosting bag of toothpaste.
So what I did was I decided to double-decker this thing. Use the black charcoal with my normal aim.
Okay.
Do they even make that anymore?
Well, that's why he's using the charcoal. His aim is in powder form too.
You got some pearl drops in there?
He like cuts slices off like a salami. They're little aim slices. It's so coagulated. He uses a cheese slicer. The old paper slicers from elementary school.
Right. So I put it down and then I squeeze a tube on it to hold it in place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the only downfall is that stuff's so goddamn ultra fine, it stains everything it touches.
That's why I used it in the shower.
Which, to me, is a mental patient thing that you brush in the shower.
Well, because it all
You
went
did
down.
you did it for time.
I did do that for time, but I did that because that fucking toothpaste.
That black.
Yes, it gets everywhere.
Everywhere. Now, okay, aside from the black, did you use, like, say, normal Crest or whatever? Did you do that in the shower, too?
Oh, yeah, for time.
For time. Okay, I get...
But now that I did it for 30 years, I still do it because I'm like, fuck it.
I completely get doing it for time. To me, it's insane that you have your toothbrush in the shower with you. It's like...
I'm using it on my teeth. I don't know what you do with yours in the shower, Ed. I was going to say, is your butthole black now?
So what happened was I took that...
That's why it hurts.
Look at you laughing.
Hobbit toes nice and shiny.
Yeah.
Don't encourage him. So I took it and I squidgied it on there. But if you ever had this, since you do it, you probably never. You probably squidgy it like this. but I do it on the counter. And when you go to cap it and put it away, it falls over sometimes.
Oh, so your powder went everywhere.
Oh, dude, it went everywhere. And
Oh my God! What is going on over there?
it's terrible. I'm telling you. So
We gotta film that.
I was like, God damn it! I got toothpaste all over it, so I had to clean it all off, redo it all over again. I had to clean the toothbrush because it hit the counter.
Wear one of those
dirty is
helmets
your
so you
counter?
don't hit your head on the wall and hurt yourself. And
Hold up here. What counter was it on? Your toilet counter? Because it just tipped over and hit your sink, right?
Yeah, but still, there's when I shave, there's
Whoa.
debris and stuff.
What is going on with your counter that you had to wash your toothbrush because it touched it?
he sits backwards on the shitter, and that's his counter.
It does that. No. So I was like, God damn it. So I had to redo it. See, my thing is, dude, I learned in the bathroom, for the audience out there, there's 3 bathrooms in this house. 3 full
And only
baths.
one works.
No, there's 3 full baths. And the bath that I used to use, it was a full bath. It just had a shower stall, and it was very small, compact, the one that's over here. It's smaller compared to the other. They're much, much bigger. And so what happened was, it literally, not quite, you've been in that bathroom, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not quite a pedestal, but just a little bigger than a pedestal sink.
Yeah, it's old school.
It's old school, smaller,
Yeah.
and that was my bathroom when when I was in a POD here.
Right.
So,
And you're still here.
well, dude,
so
but I had to learn too. Definitely always keep the toilet seat down. Not only because for my sisters, but keep toilet. Because when I was doing the toothpaste one time, I squidged it and it fell over, and I hurried to grab it, and it went. If you ever went to grab something and you go like, you do this where you're trying to grab, for whatever reason your brain can't get your hands to work right.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I did it, and the toothbrush went right.
the one you're using now?
No,
Splash.
Did you still use your toothbrush after it went in the toilet?
no.
Did you stick your hand into said toilet and
Yes, I had to. Yes, you had to.
you didn't have any other tool of
in the
mercenary type that could go in and get it?
You mean you've never jammed your hand in the toilet to get something out?
No.
No, he just.
I told you I
flushes
flushed a
it.
pair of safety glasses down the
It's
toilet.
insane.
Exactly.
That you have flushed safety glasses down.
You know what? We don't need them anymore.
Nope. Went and got a new pair like nothing happened. Well, bye.
I can see you.
I did have. I think we talked about this back in the day when we had puffs on our earbuds.
That's insane.
I had a puff fly off, land in the toilet, right on a turd like a little beret. I'm like, wee wee, and down he went. Yep. Goodbye, Pierre.
I've done that, dude. I've saluted the toilet. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Well-
this is how much of a mental patient. I've been in the toilet talking to myself for whatever reason, gone to the restroom, stood up and looked at the toilet and saluted.
Well, if it was that gave you a struggle,
Oh God!
you were saluting your worthy adversary.
It's
So okay, so your teeth are probably whiter.
yes.
Your toothbrush fell over.
What do you think? I think
They actually are because they were like.
what?
Yeah.
What do you
Anyhow,
mean?
enough about that. So you're at Meyer getting a cake.
I'm looking down the hall. Let's see if
Which
he's still there. He's still there.
Yeah, he's there. Oh, which by the way, shout out to Joel and Suzanne for putting on a great wedding.
Yes. So I got this chair, and then I could smell it, and I said, "God damn, dude!" So I brushed my teeth, and I thought maybe it was my breath, because dude, don't tell me there hasn't been a day that you've smelled your own breath.
That's what I just said. After
Okay.
when you're younger.
For
Now
anyone
I
out
don't.
there, yeah.
Now it hasn't happened since I used to go out partying. I really don't go out and party.
It's
too much
got to be.
anymore.
It's got to be the food you eat, or because you drank so much.
I mean, oh yeah.
Right,
Well, it was a
right.
combination because you'd get your Burger King chicken sandwich. You'd have a Swisher Sweet, even though you don't smoke. You'd have half a bottle of rum with God knows what else. I want a slippery nipple. Give me a sex on the beach. Give me a snake bite and one of those mudslides. And then vomit on top of it. So yeah. Remember all
Right.
the 80s shots?
Oh God, dude! Listen, I can't believe you just said that. What the 80 shots were? Biggest one was Dr. Pepper. When I bartended, did you ever come in when I bartended?
Absolutely. I used to
Okay.
love that place's wings.
Which was Dunphy, or you mean
No, the other one.
Pockets?
Yeah,
When I
yeah.
worked at Pockets,
Damn, great wings.
right.
Too bad.
Until they extradited Joe to cook.
Yeah.
Extradited is what he said.
Anyhow,
Yeah,
they
no,
came and
dude.
got him and took him away.
Going to we'll go back to the chair in a minute, but
well, we still didn't get through Myers. Oh, we'll do the chair and then Myers.
yeah, well,
But now we're doing 80 shots.
80 shots, dude. Before when I
Dr.
bartended,
Peppers.
I hated when goddamn broads would come up.
But it's all
Watermelons.
food.
It's all. Well,
But it took time to make those.
wait, what Monk? What'd you say?
Watermelons. Remember those?
No, I don't
No,
know.
I don't remember watermelon.
God, that was down at Dunphy's. They had watermelons. They
Because
were
I
like-
worked at Dunphy's. No, we did the Alabama Slammer
Oh,
show.
God, I remember
know.
those.
Was
Oh,
that not
snake
the
bites. Ooh.
Yep,
Snake bites. Oh,
slippery nipples.
the snake bite was Yukon Jack with like lime juice or something?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Terrible.
I don't know.
It was yes. And dude, do you know what made it worse is when you're there with a bunch of dudes and the one guy, everybody goes, okay, let's do something easy.
Right.
I didn't want to get.
How about we all do a shot of Jack? I won. No. Here I am. I'm like, just give me a shot of rum.
Yes.
People are like, who does shots of rum? I'm like, I do.
Right. What would be your easiest shot? Like if someone said, let's just do an easy shot, like would you do? I liked. It sounds crazy. I loved friendship.
Tequila.
No, are you kidding? It tequila. Well, fuck.
Yeah, I could do tequila shot.
I'll go pour half a glass of tequila and just sit here and drink
Ooh,
it.
no.
Stop it. No, you wouldn't.
It's got to be the
Yes, I
high
do.
end without the.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Well, there's different kinds of tequila.
Right.
No, don't
See,
get me
he's
wrong.
got the good tequila.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're
The
used
better-
to the shit. The
La
shit
Prima.
We're with the ones that have a hat on the
Yeah,
top.
not the shit with, not the stuff with the red hat on it.
Right.
And fuck the worm.
Oh, that's mezcal. Oh God, that's terrible. And
Yeah,
people
don't-
they would eat the worm.
Yeah.
You think, dude, that thing's laden with.
No, it's the pickle. They ain't gonna do nothing to you. What else was there? What are the shots? Or wasn't there a B-52 kamikaze?
Kamikaze.
Oh, kamikaze.
Kamikaze, brain or mind eraser.
That was terrible too.
Yeah, the brain.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say what was the one with the curdled cream in it, or
It was
whatever.
orgasms.
Or
and
well, it was Bailey's that would go to the
That's
bottom.
it, yeah.
And the Baileys would do that. And
that was a brain, wasn't it?
yes,
Yeah.
the brain. The reason I hated the Dr. Pepper is you had to put all the different shit in there.
Wasn't it
It was like several different liquors.
Jägermeister?
No, not Jaeger.
Then what the hell? That's a Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Jägermeister is.
Isn't that the one you lit on fire?
Yes. Yeah, that's the reason I
Yeah,
hate
the Dr. Pepper, you eat, and then you drop the cup into the middle of it.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper shot.
Hold on, audience. We're getting the powers that be.
A Dr. Pepper shot consisted of amaretto liqueur, rum, and sometimes beer. And 151 proof rum, like Bacardi,
There's the fire.
151,
Yep.
is used to flame the
I've
Dr.
seen
Pepper
so many
shot.
people light on fire because of
Dude,
those.
not only that, is it would run down, guy, because you always get those idiot people.
Spill
that-
it. And
And your hands are on fire. Then they throw the shot down. The bar's on fire. You're
the
hitting
bar smells like burning hair.
it stinks like that wash rag that stinks like your bathroom towel, like when you were 10 that you didn't change out for a week.
It's even, I did it. So I'll tell you the truth is that it was the worst because we had bar rags, but we didn't wash them there.
Oh, no,
they
those
would
things
take them home to
stunk.
wash them. Yeah, when I worked for Murray Dick, he would always take them home to wash them. But we had bar rags there, and what happened was you'd have to clean it up. And after a while, when someone would do that, you'd whip out a wet bottle. That's just
And it was like, ooh, was this an abandoned dog at one time? Because it sure stinks like it.
it was the worst.
It was all matted. It looked like it was balled up in your wheel well for a month.
And it's flat and stiff.
Oh,
you know?
God.
Right.
Oh, it was your dream catcher.
Dude, that's the word. And I was never a draft beer guy either.
No, draft beer made you shit. Oh, but the only time I drank draft beer is, I'm sure the bars don't do it anymore. I don't know. But we used to have like quarter draft night where you had a quarter and they'd give you a solo cup full of beer,
It was
of draft beer.
it was terrible, dude.
But you had Dude, you went in there with a couple bucks and you got trashed. Unfortunately, you shit your brains out the next day.
Yes.
All day.
Dude, here's the thing.
And it took you 45 minutes to get in because the line out the door went like 3 blocks away.
And the thing is, we were children of the 80s.
Yes.
So we were like, 16, and there was a number of bars in the downtown area that didn't even care. If you had money, we would walk in when we were 16, sit at the bar and be
Still
like,
have our school books in it.
yeah, you'd have $1, be like, give me 4 beers, and you'd get 4 red Solo cups in front of you with draft beer.
It was so bad when I worked over.
That was back in the day, of course.
That was back in the day, and that was for the audience out there. It was a local place that was I think it was originally a bank. Cedar Pub was originally. I want to say it was a bank.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I was going to name the names,
like
but I
back
didn't
in
want
the
to say any
60s.
names.
What was that, Monk?
I think it was in the 60s.
Yeah, a bank. Okay, because that's why it had the marble counters and everything. I think it was originally a bank. And we would go in there, and for the audience, it was just this shitty dive hole bar, but it was a great Cedar Pub.
Right.
And they would there, and then next door when I worked at Pockets, dude, Murray would make us do. It wasn't even a cup. It was like if you bought like pudding or something.
Oh yeah, the littler cups. There's red Solo cups, and then there's drink cups that are like they hold like 5 ounces tops.
Yes.
They're a little bit bigger than a beer tasting cup, but they were plastic.
Right.
They look like a red Solo cup.
Yes.
But they were clear plastic and smaller.
It was terrible. And we would do that for a quarter. And again, dudes would come up with, they reminded me of the thing from Joni
Rules
Loves
of Quarters?
Joni
Yeah.
Loves Chachi, where
that was us.
just with quarters.
Dude, I'd come in with pennies. You name it, I had it.
You
Yeah.
gotta be kidding.
Wait, dude, we were 16.
You're smashing the the piggy bank for
a couple
beer.
beers. Oh, yeah.
I could just see you gonna.
We'd have like me and Byron and Rangus and Carver and there was another guy, Mike Riley, with us. We'd have a bag of change and we would just drink.
Oh God.
Oh, Jaeger was there. Cribs.
Do you know what's even worse? For when we would go up there and I worked in that bar, is we would special order when what's in March, St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Would come. He would special order beer that had the dye in it, that it was green beer.
That's terrible.
It was
Because you poop green. You're pooping leprechauns.
I never got the people that would be like, just because it was dirt cheap. Is that why people would do it?
Yeah, we're having a beer special on green beers, 20 cents instead of 25. I'm in.
You're a St. Patty's Day though, guy. Don't you go out on St. Patty's Day?
Oh, I used to. Yeah, I have before.
Did you do the kegs and eggs?
Oh, I used to do that. Was for Ohio State Michigan game.
Was it that? Or
yeah, kegs and eggs is for the Ohio State Michigan game, and yes, I did that every
Ohio State.
I did that every year, and
it's for every.
I mean, I would be like, I'd get there like
that's why
I'd be there like get there about 4:30 in the morning, and you're 50th in line waiting to get
insane.
in, and you are so drunk you can't even walk by kickoff. You're praying to God it's a noon game. Please, Jesus, please just let it be a noon game.
What did you eat breakfast or?
Well, yeah, because you got eggs, shitty breakfast,
or the corned beef and hash or something.
No, it was like cakes and eggs. You got eggs, like a breakfast platter type thing there.
Did you ever have corned beef and hash or no?
You know what? It's funny you say that because I was at the wedding, and Sunday morning when we were leaving, we went to breakfast with Uncle and his wife Alicia.
Right.
He got the corned beef hash.
Are you kidding?
Dude, I got this platter that was like overflowing.
Of corned beef hash?
No, he got the corned beef hash. It was a pretty good size.
It's just corned beef and
I don't know what's all with it.
Hash browns, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was so hungry. You know that
hungover moment?
Yeah, because the wedding was on Friday.
Still
We got
drunk the next
smashed.
day.
Saturday we went out and had more drinks.
Right.
Sunday you're like, I am so ready for food and to go home. And it's like I said, it was an hour and something drive, and you're like, fuck.
The food is it tastes so good for whatever reason.
Place, yeah. Yeah, we had a place called Honeymoon Cafe, and it was good. It was good.
Kidding?
Eats. Yeah.
See, are they reasonably priced?
Oh yeah.
I was telling him,
especially for a tourist town.
There is. Hey, Monk, maybe you know. Did you go to the east side of Cleveland a lot or no?
Yeah.
Okay, when you leave Cleveland, for the audience out there, we are about 40.
Are we going to get back to any of these?
Oh, we will. We'll get to it. I got to ask this question because I'll forget. You know I'll forget. That bring me back to the chair. So if you go past Dead Men's Curve, you head east out of Cleveland, and there was this hotel, really nice, swanky hotel. and on the the right hand side before Paynesville, and it was
out East Lake.
Yes, East Lake in
Oh,
that
see,
area.
I was like, you're like right after Dead Man's Curve. East Lake is like 40 minutes past.
Yeah, you go past, and it's like a Holiday Inn or something. But
With a Hooters right next door to it.
I would add, no, he's too cheap.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, there's this hotel, but what was super cool, we did a wedding reception for this guy that ended up being a doctor, but it was the oddest thing. They had these giant chairs, and it was real ritzy. And they had these
In a Holiday Inn?
at this whatever this is. It's like a Holiday Inn was on one side, and this hall that they had.
That could be. I just know there was a Hooters right next to it.
I'd go for some wings.
I don't know about the Hooters, but they did have good wings at Hooters.
That was the only good Hooters I ever went to.
No, you sat at this table and we could hear voices all around us. Come to find out,
It was haunted? Your haunted chair was there?
Everybody's sitting.
We don't like you.
Everybody's in. Everybody's in recliners saying they don't like me. No, but they were in recliner. They weren't in recliner. That you could hear voices. The place was so ritzy. They set up the tables. There were concave domes in the ceiling so that when you spoke, the acoustics made it so on the other side of the table they could hear you talking.
Other side of your
The dome of silence.
Missed him by this much. Nice, well played.
Yeah, I just want. Weddings, dude, they're scary. You know, if it's a friend and you got to bone up your 200, 250, $20.
And here's some coupons.
And some Ziggy's cards.
Here's a Ziggy's card.
Wait a minute, he's telling the truth.
So you went to Myers.
Oh yeah, I went to Myers and I went in there and
Did you go look for the banana girl?
Ooh, the sushi girl.
You know what? You're making fun of me, but Monk over. Look at him right there. Then he would text me and say, "Dude, I'm at Myers. You gotta get here. There's some gorgeous girls." So you can make fun of me, but he actually encourages me.
I look out for the guy. I look out for him.
That's right. He texts me. Look at that look on his face.
There was a produce girl that was really cute. I said, "Get out here, buy it."
That's what he said. He said, "There's a banana girl, so I got to find me a banana girl. There's a sushi girl that works in that Myers. Have you seen her?
No, you told us about her.
Oh, dude, she did sushi girl. Yeah, that makes the sushi.
Yeah,
sushi
you told
there.
us about Sushi Girl.
Oh God, sushi girl.
Yeah, but sushi guy will kill you if you're messing around. And
The Sushi Girl, yeah.
you see him swinging that knife around.
Yeah, didn't David Bowie write a song about sushi? It's Little Sushi Girl.
Dude, there was this one beast that was working in the deli counter. I hate
Well,
getting
that's where you get the beast.
at the deli.
You stick with the produce. You stick with the sushi.
But no, you had to
Okay.
go full blown.
You had to go to the salami.
I like how there's a hierarchy of beauty
Yeah.
in the store based on sushi is the peak.
Sushi is the top
pinnacle.
rung.
Sushi's the pinnacle down to produce, down to like the deli.
Then down to like night crew.
She stocks like the chips.
At night. And she's not even very good at it.
You got to see her run a floor scrubber.
Have you ever seen people do a floor scrubber on?
I was hoping you'd lay down and they'd put some charcoal on your teeth and floor scrubber it.
with the big beard. Oh, dude.
So anyhow,
Yeah. So no. Yeah, I went in there and I got I tell you, the girl helped me out. This beast helped me out when I got some cupcakes.
wait, the deli counter also has cupcakes?
right next to the deli is the bakery section.
Is it
Yeah, they do. They got
good? They have
all
good
kinds of.
cupcakes and stuff?
Here's the problem, dude. Again, I don't know.
Oh, it didn't have any flavor.
None.
Oh, see,
Th-
because
none of
normally
their
I
stuff
go to
has
like
flavor. Where do you get where's your
where-
stuff? Like, not Walmart.
No,
Don't
no,
tell me.
no. I'm going to stop this conversation right here.
Some people
See,
go to
Ed,
Walmart.
there is a you get what you pay for thing here. I go
Right.
to a local bakery called
Yeah.
Kydrowski's if
Okay.
I want cakes.
Right.
And yes, you taste the chocolate, you taste the buttercream frosting,
Right.
you taste whatever you're getting.
Okay, wait.
There's a reason Little Devil cupcakes cost what they cost.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Because you get that thing and you go, holy motherfucker.
Right, like the cupcakes
I'm
I had
coming
at the-
back tomorrow.
They're so good, like the cupcakes I had at the wedding. You wanted to cry, they were so good.
I get that, but
See, but if you go to the Walmarts and you get yourself a chocolate cupcake, it'll fill the void for wanting a
Tastes
cupcake,
like flour.
but it's not going to be what you want.
when you go, okay, say you're going to go to a party, you're going to go to someone's house, just not even a party, just go over to someone's house that you're hanging out with, whatever. Maybe if you ever wanted to hang out.
No, Ed, if that's an invite, I'm going to pass. But go ahead. No, thank you. I'm here for the paycheck.
You're just here for the beer of the week. No, it's just in case. Not saying you have to bring anything for a for a lonely man like me in a chair in a recliner.
I come over, he's like, "There's room for both of us, Chuck." No, absolutely not.
That I'm just saying. If you're going to go over to someone's house, do you just go say, okay, it's a cake or do you just go to like Myers?
Why would I take a cake to somebody's house?
Don't you?
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I brought stuff. It's not dumb.
Hey, everybody, I'm here for the party. I brought a cake.
Dude,
I brought a cake, everybody.
people would love you, and you know it. You know they'd love you. If you went to a party with a cake, dude, people would love you. Don't even, you bring beer. If there's a dude showing up
I'm not
with
going to bring beer either. I'll bring like
two things, pickles or a cake,
I'm
you're
bringing
in.
pumpkin pie filling in a can. Or that can of green beans that expired that you forgot to take to the food drive.
Dude, I knew people.
No, normally when we're hanging out with friends, we'll pull our money together and get like pizzas delivered,
Okay.
or we'll do a food run.
Yeah. Now you,
But I'm not taking a cake
why would you bring a
because
cake
you're dumb if you do that.
or a pie? What about a pie? When
Hey,
you bring-
everybody, I brought a pie.
Yeah, that's just as good as a cake.
I have
Wait
taken.
a minute. Wait, did he insult me or does he
I
agree
will,
with me?
I will retract.
I don't know what the hell he just did.
Our friends have invited us over for Thanksgiving before, and
See?
I've taken.
Well, that's
pies.
a different deal. That's a different deal.
Right, they're
because
like,
that's
"Hey,
part
bring
of
some
the
pie."
traditional dinner. That's part of the traditional dinner.
Yeah, our friends have invited us over, and their kids are like, "Oh my god," because they live
Pumpkin pie, apple pie, you know.
They're
all
like,
that.
"Hey, bring a
It's
couple
part of
French
it.
silk pies." I'm like, "You got it."
Okay, wait. Do you do this? Not saying it's me. I'm just saying, do you go in, let's say you go to a pie store around
Mama
here.
Joe's pies,
Mama Joe's Pies. You
amazing
go to,
pies.
you go to Mama
Shout
Joe's
out.
Pies, and you go in there and you say, okay, they want me to bring pies, and you go, okay, I need a pecan pie because it's that season.
Didn't I just say they wanted a French silk pie, Ed? Didn't I?
Ed, now suck my dick. No, okay. Say French silk. Okay,
Okay.
French silk. French silk is.
It doesn't matter what it is.
I'm
Just
trying
go
to
with
figure
it.
out what French
It's like
silk
a,
is.
like a chocolate fluffy mousse with
Okay.
whipped cream and chocolate.
That sounds good,
sprinkles.
actually.
They're really good.
God, I want a French silk pie.
Too bad you don't have friends to bring any over. Anyhow, they're too busy bringing over cakes.
Look at your face. It's the worst.
I'm disgusted with you
God
right now.
damn, I hate that look.
Hey, come on over. I brought a cake.
Tastes like brown flour.
It burns when you look at me with that look. It does. Like holy water. It's burning
Yeah.
me. No, that you go, okay. Now I've not said, I take it back. I almost said I did this, but I swear I didn't do this.
I'm rolling my eyes.
You go into Mama Joe's and you say, okay, I'd like a French silk pie. And she goes, that'll be $17.95,
Right.
sir. What's the price of the meat? I'll get two mediums.
No.
Why wouldn't you? Because then you
Because
get a variety.
I know going in that I'm
Because
I'm
you're going
sorry.
to eat half of it.
well, no, because
You're gonna
if I'm
eat
going
it.
to, like, say they invited us over for their Thanksgiving dinner.
Sure.
I'm getting 2 French silk, an apple crumb top,
Jeez, oh, Pete,
Buckeye, and
you need a home loan for that.
no, I'll get 4 pies.
Would you?
Yeah.
That's about $80. That's not a joke.
No, it's just like 60-something bucks, yeah.
That's crazy.
But they spent all the money on turkey and everything that goes with
And
it.
the hours and hours
Right,
of
and
putting
they're
it all
cooking.
together.
they made like scones. That was it.
Who? If it's scones for Thanksgiving, pass a gravy boat on a dip my scone in it. Yeah, they're spending hundreds of dollars on this meal. I think I could bring 4 pies. Just saying.
You never. They could be vegan. That's right.
No.
Big scones. Dude, I've never been invited to someone's house that's a vegan. Thank God.
I went to a vegan wedding.
Not our friend, the
Yeah.
singer Pete.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I was at his wedding.
And he. Oh, I'm so sorry. Was it good food? Because vegan food is terrible.
Okay, I will say this.
95% of it's terrible.
The place that catered it, it's, and this is not. I'm not knocking it, so don't
No.
take this wrong at all.
No.
But like they were like, we have a cauliflower lasagna, and it's cauliflower and it tastes like lasagna
Wait a
until
minute.
you get about halfway through, and then you're like, oh, now I taste the cauliflower, and then that's all I tasted. And they said they had chickpea cutlets.
Until
Right, and then they had chickpea cutlets where they mashed the chickpeas and they like kind of bread it and fry it somehow with the sauce on it, and it was really good because it tasted like chicken cutlets or pork chops or whatever it was. And then halfway through, you're like, oh, I taste the garbanzo beans. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then after the
Right.
wedding, me, Big Sean, Becky, Yvette, a couple other people went to Blue Sky for pizza burgers. And it wasn't that it was terrible, it's just you can't eat a lot of it.
The vegan.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing, dude.
But the vegan chocolate was amazing. I will say that.
How do they do it?
Sorry,
impossible.
Pete. I'm gonna tell you right now. I ransacked a lot of the tables for the chocolate after the wedding.
Did you?
I had a stash.
You're so proud of it, dude.
I was. I'm like, well, waste not, want not.
That's the thing. Anything vegan I've ever had. There was one girl I dated.
I had a vegan dinner today.
I was so mad at her when I found out she was vegan.
Let me put it this way though.
Chuck, I was shallow.
If I go out to eat with Pete, who is
Yes.
very hardcore vegan,
Do you feel bad eeating in front
No,
of him?
he's
Okay, yeah,
cool.
He's
He's-
cool about Pete's a good
he's
guy.
not going to
He's
say,
good.
"Oh my god, I can't
Singer
believe
Pete.
you're believing that." He's like,
Right.
"Oh, hey, how's your
Yeah.
whatever?"
Yeah.
You know?
He doesn't make
No,
fun. Right.
no, I'll bust on. Let me put it this way: I'll bust on him for his food, and he
Right.
just really will not bust on us for our food.
Yeah. Well, this is okay. When I
And
dated,
it's just friendly banter, of course.
let me think. This girl. This would be in the 90s.
That was your last date?
No, with this girl. Yes. This
No, I
girl.
mean it was probably your last date.
No, it wasn't. Why do you have that
you
look
have a
on
huge
your
dry
face?
spell.
No, it's just not.
He's. Anybody got any extra lube? It's lonely over here.
Let me see if I can call P Diddy for one
Oh,
of the
God.
1,000 bottles of lube. No, so the thing with I dated this girl. I'll pick a name, Rachel.
Okay, Rachel.
I dated this girl, Rachel, and she was a vegan. On top of it, dude, she was diabetic and vegan at the same time.
That's probably why she was vegan, so she could control her diabetes easier.
Does meat throw off your diabetes?
I don't know, but that was. I'm no doctor,
You're Chuck MD, God damn it!
but I'm just
Don't
I'm
encourage him,
stabbing
right?
at it.
Yeah, Chuck MD, you should know. It is meat. It shouldn't.
It does shit with your cholesterol, doesn't it?
Isn't cholesterol good for you though?
Not all of it.
there's two different kinds.
Yeah.
I buy it in bags.
You had your frosting bag of cholesterol. You're putting it on your pancakes. Ooh, this will go really good. He got high and put his cholesterol on his pancakes. This will pair really good with my Aunt Jemima pancakes. Look at. Let me add some sugar to that.
That's good. That's good. Gritty.
Where's my coagulated bacon fat?
That's the weird part is it's true. No, that I dated this broad and we went out, dude, and it was a very short date, kind of not date. The date wasn't, but a period.
You called her a broad. That was the other
Yeah, a vegan broad. That probably went over
Wait
well.
a minute. What is wrong with
We're
calling
like, hey,
calling a girl broad?
Hey, hippie, where's Fish playing at this weekend?
So look at you laughing about that too. No, so she did. We went out, and I'm like, okay. And then it was on that. She never told me up until that date, and we were on it. That she said, "Could
Well,
you?"
I mean, did you talk about food at all?
No. We
Then
did,
why would she bring it up? Hey, I'm a vegan.
you could tell how she's all emaciated and she's all the jaundicey color.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'd only to be that skinny.
Dude, a lot of the vegans, again, you don't think so? I know Big Pete, he's muscular and everything. The singer Pete is. He's
Hardcore vegan. So.
Yeah, I think he's doing meat on the side.
No, he's
He's
trust me,
sneaking.
he's not.
He's sneaking
He's,
meat.
he's got a bag of Slim Jims next to the bed when his wife falls asleep. He's real quiet. The dog's ears perk up.
Could you,
Taking the dog out. I'll be back in a minute.
hey, Monk, could you ever be with him? He's just out in his backyard smoking briskets. Could you ever be a vegan?
Yeah, if everything's wrapped in bacon.
And deep fried.
Really? You could, I mean,
I mean,
I
let me
could-
put it this way.
I couldn't.
If I had to be like, listen, you cannot eat red meat. You can't do this. You can't do
that's
that.
different.
You can only be vegan. I'm
I
like,
still couldn't do it.
Monk's over there filling out his last will. Well, dear diary, I had a great run. It's time to say goodbye.
Really?
My extra double cheese, double bacon pepperoni pizza just arrived.
Really?
As he sits in the death chair with a family size.
Hey,
Making
Goodbye.
smash burgers on the
dude, that's
grill.
it. As much as he cooks, there's no way he could possibly choose ever to be a vegan. I know that there's no way
I
that
could
cat.
not. No.
Right. You couldn't. Meat's just something good. Ribs, steak. There's no way I'd get it.
I hate
voluntarily.
chicken because it's halfway healthy.
I love chicken.
Because it's
Chicken's one of my favorite things.
Wait, is it?
I love because you can do it so many different ways. But I mostly love smoked chicken wings.
I don't think
love them.
I don't think it's true. I think what it is, Chuck, is you like because chicken to me, again, it's one of those coriander tastes like soap. Maybe it's you never heard of that?
I don't put. Dude,
No,
have
wait,
you
no,
ever had my chicken?
No, I'm just.
It tastes like
we go
chicken.
again.
Wait. What I'm getting at is some people like me. When I eat chicken, chicken has literally no flavor to me.
What chicken are you eating?
It's the outside that has flavor.
That chicken that came where he bought the cake.
Don't you? Yeah, same chicken from. Yeah. Don't you like season your chicken?
Yes. Yeah. No.
Like,
yeah. Right.
like if you put a rub on it and you let it sit like it's supposed to, it will absorb into the meat.
I can't wait that long. Where did this from?
Well, this is your problem.
This is my problem. Do you marinate it?
It depends. If normally I put a dry rub on it.
And just boils it.
Yeah, or
Or
if I'm doing like a bone-in chicken breast,
Yeah.
I'll put butter and garlic under the skin because you could cut the skin, make a pocket,
Right.
put butter and garlic under the
Right,
skin, and then put a rub on top of the skin after you put olive oil on it, and it all soaks into the meat.
that's the lot between the butter, the oil.
It doesn't matter.
And
A lot of when you grill it, you don't, when you're grilling it or smoking it,
Yes.
it's not like it's good. Oh, is it good?
So you're mainly a smoker, smoke slash griller, smoke.
Yeah, I'll
slash
bake
griller.
it sometimes, but like I baked some chicken, the chicken
Yeah,
tenders yesterday,
Dude,
to put in my buffalo mac and cheese.
You got to remember, growing up, food is an exploration for the adult, Ed Money, versus when we were young, getting fed because of the family.
Well,
Like shake and bake was.
oh, I loved shit. Remember country oven fried chicken?
No,
It was
I
like
don't
shake
remember
and bake, but it was called oven fry.
that. No, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
All we ever had was the literal, for the audience that may not know, younger people.
It just had the powder. They didn't even have the chicken.
His hamburger helper had no meat in it.
It was all pasta. It was all.
You're getting some gravy again tonight.
The gravy's in the shape of a chicken.
It's boiled rice with gravy in the shape of a chicken wing. Chicken's done.
For the audience,
I don't want the neck.
for the. Dude, we ate giblets. A lot of you never ate giblets.
Oh yeah, we did. That was back in the day. Yeah.
All right, well, we were poor, and we did shake and bake for the audience out there who may not be aware of it. Because do they even have shake and bake anymore?
I have no idea.
It
I learned how to cook,
It was right.
so
no.
I don't need shake and bake.
What would you call just a pack of ingredients? It wasn't like
It was a seasoning packet, and
there wasn't breadcrumbs in it. It was.
well, that's because they were pulverized.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. It was a seasoning like pulverized breadcrumbs. You dipped your chicken in an egg.
Yeah.
And then you put it in a bag, shook it, and then pulled it out and baked it.
Baked it.
Yeah, and it was good.
Yeah. See, we had the problem was
You guys would eat the shake and bake with a spoon. Must be Thanksgiving. Can you guys pass a shake and bake packet? I'm hungry.
Do you know what's the absolute
He put
best?
shake and bake on hot dogs.
I'm gonna try that.
on spam. No, that's right.
That'd be good.
The best part of what you just did for the audience, go to the YouTube picture of the Rumble, is you went, you did the, you did the, you did that was great. Yeah, we did shake it, and my mom would do it, and we didn't have brand new pans. When my mom got a lot of our stuff, because
A lot of good Teflon intake.
Ooh, that explains the teeth. No offense.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Was Teflon? No, it was
If you were
the coating.
indigenous, your Indian name would be Eddie Blacktooth. So, yeah.
Wait a minute, you said it about me.
I
I
did.
took a second to figure that out. No, because we did use not Corinthian leather.
Rich Corinthian leather.
No, what was it?
Cast iron.
Not what was the glassware that Corningware.
Corningware. Yeah.
That my mom would. That was like the it.
That was like top of the line back in the 70s.
To get, she would have one or two, and she'd do it. But other than that, she would get a lot of pans because, dude, do you know how many people ruined oven pans? Just they would get.
Don't you put foil over them?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, my mom, not all the time. They used like wax paper, which makes no
Can
sense
you
to
bake
me.
with wax paper?
Yes, which makes no sense to me. I can't believe it doesn't burn up, but somehow people can put like a cooking sheet paper.
That parchment paper and wax
Parchment
paper
paper.
are two different things.
What am I thinking?
Parchment paper is what you used. Wax
We don't
paper
know what
has
you're
wax
thinking.
coating on it.
Okay, not wax paper then, because
Yeah.
wax will melt, right? Yeah.
And if I'm wrong,
Parchment
somebody
is
in the
amazing.
comments let me know.
Down in the comments below. Yeah, well, she would put the parchment paper in there, and it would stick to it. And then, have you ever gone to pull a piece of chicken off, and all you get is bones and everything?
It was like eating a now and later. You got half the wrapper off it. It's like whoever came up with wrapping a now and later in that crappy ass paper.
and it's stuck, and you ate
But
it.
you know what? You didn't care. You ate the fucking paper.
You did, and we'd get
And
it.
it was probably really hot in the factory where
Yes.
they wrapped them
Yeah.
because it just glued them right together.
So getting back to Mike.
Yes, sorry,
Are you
yeah.
taking your cakes?
Yeah, got my cakes.
And they tasted like ass.
Terrible, dude.
So you came back home and sat in the chair.
Sat in the chair, and dude, when I sat down, I could smell.
Penises.
I think the seat, like my brother farted.
Semen?
Not semen. I
Oh.
think he farted a lot in the chair. And if
Oh,
you're-
you're sitting on it and released it? Be free and fly.
have you ever sat in a chair and all of a sudden you're like, or farted in a chair and later on came back and sat down in it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get trapped. And then some unsuspecting soul sit down and like, did somebody shit in this chair? Get the black light. I want to see if there's an impression of a 12-inch turd in it. There it is. There it is. The black light activated it. They should invent is a charcoal slide-out filter for your chairs
That's a good idea.
or your car seats. Because
That's-
everybody knows when you're in your car by yourself,
God,
like
yes.
driving to work and driving home every day, you're just like cut and loose.
Yes.
So you
It's-
know that your car is like, whoa. So if they had like a charcoal filter, you could lift up the seat, take out the filter, replace it with another charcoal filter. You got to replace your shit filter every 3 months.
Your second in-cabin filter.
Yeah. You can get them at like the generic ones at AutoZone.
Oh, my God, it's great.
They're direct fit.
Oh, God.
What year car do you have? Oh, we don't make them for that.
We don't
We'll
make-
sway back, Ed. So your chair smelled like ass?
when I sit in the chair, even now, I'll go up there and I vacuumed it like 5 times. I put, do you know, I also put on the stuff for dogs that you spray in the
Carpet Fresh?
carpet. I put carpet.
And it still
Fresh-
smells like ass?
And it-
Well, you got to buy
Helping.
Chair Fresh.
Can you shampoo it? Do you have a carpet shampooer? Because he might have barebacked it. He might have sat in that chair with no underwear.
Oh God, that's terrible to think.
He might have been barebacking that thing.
There could be debris in the chair.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you're farting with nothing in between you and the chair, There's a good chance some micronized shit is caught in that
There's
microfiber.
remnants.
I'll end on this real quick because I know we're over.
Are we?
Well, yeah, we're
Okay.
like an hour and 20 minutes in. So the other day I had to call. I think I called you. It's the worst thing happened to me. I was going to be going over to his house, which we didn't get to going to lunch. That I was going to go to lunch with CPAP, and dude, the worst thing ever is when you take a shower, you get out, and then have to go to the bathroom.
Like right after you get out of the shower,
like-
you're nice and clean. You're like, I got a clean booty hole. And then for some reason,
Not
hot
anymore.
water, you're like, oh boy. Here it is.
And it's usually violent. And
Yeah, it's not like a clean poo. You ever have those ones you're like, I know I shit. Why isn't there anything on the toilet paper?
Right.
It's the one where it's like, oh, peanut butter. It's like you're wiping your butt with wax paper. Just smearing it around. So you just like throw in the towel and jump back in the shower.
Yes, you have to, because when you look in the toilet and go, this ain't gonna go down with one flush.
I wonder if that's what the one in the chair looked like.
Look at you laughing at me. Oh God, we're gonna be leaving. I know we're over here, audience. I'm gonna leave you with Exoterra and N3B. I'll say that's what it is. Silence. I like it. It's a good song. You check it out at the end. You'll love it. Again, like, share, subscribe. Tell 2 friends. Do that. It makes a world of difference. You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Please do so. Please, please, please. Thank you, and tell 2 friends. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP. Chuck.
We'll see ya. Oh boy. Ed Dick.
Chuck Dick.
Oh boy.
Chuck Dick. Oh God! Down in Studio B, you can never see. Now you can. You can see.
Yeah, there he is.
Down in Studio B, you can hear him. Also, as a monk.
As soon as that camera is off, he gonna fuck that little dog.
Again, check out the song at the end, Silence. You'll like it. Always remember that you are somebody. Don't be materialistic, because it gets you nowhere. Check out everything we've talked about. Check out people, places, things. The beer of the week from
Stuff.
From Brown Helm and
All that
links.
stuff.
All it's in there. Thank you, audience members. And after that, we are out of here.
Bye.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.